Like, many of you leave before the class is over. I know some of you have to go to work, but in any way that you could just afford to spend another 10 minutes, I think sometimes what takes place in the question and answer period is even stronger than what goes on in the meditation class. And I would suggest trying to find a little 10 minutes, it's all it takes, to absorb the questions, the answers, the energy, the power of what goes on in these sessions. I think, I wouldn't mention this if I didn't think it was important because so much of what I do changes and then I express it in, not in Sanskrit, not in, highfalutin language that nobody understands, but in basic everyday common terms, bringing it down to earth, the esoteric made practical. So I would suggest that before you attend the class, say, look, I will spend another 10 minutes and see what goes on in that question and answer session. Sometimes there are never questions, and that's all right too, because the silence that goes on is also very profound. So I'll ask again, does anybody have a question they would like to ask? And if there are no questions, that's all right too. Maybe I'm doing my job. It'd be nice to know. Does anybody have a question they'd like to ask? Please, Leo, don't drink. Wait 5 minutes, okay, till the class is over. Thank you. I mean, it's a wonderful, really, expression of our need, all of our need, to be able to spend time like this together. It's such a rare commodity on earth, you know, time filled with spiritual energy, with Shakti, nurturing energy that can take us deeper into ourselves and get past all the negativity that lives on the surface. Very important thing because, I mean, there probably isn't a person in this room that hasn't had something almost impossible that they have to deal with and they've had to deal with in their life. And so much of our energy is consumed by it, by the negative, by, kind of the nonsense, the insanity of the world, that we forget that we're human and that we're born here to learn probably the most important thing a human being has to learn in life, and that's how to be a happy person, how to transform suffering, difficulty into an open heart. And I think this is the key to spiritual enlightenment, developing one's humanity, the highest levels of one's humanity, and not letting us get sucked into all the negativity that happened in the past and the difficulties and the people we liked and didn't like and the troubles we had and all of that, craziness that does nothing but eat one's energy alive. The same energy we use to get caught up in that craziness, we can use to open our hearts. We can use to build foundation in ourselves. We can use to say, no, I do not want that. I want to feel a state of peace inside myself, inner peace, the ability to love, and to be a happy human being. I mean, that's all this is about. Although you'd never believe it with what goes on the earth, uh, it's all one big equation that equals, an open heart. Learning through that equation how to keep your heart open and to fill your heart with love. And it's a romance novel with life, not with some person who's going to ride over a hill on a white stallion, and swoop us out of our misery and make our life. It's us and life learning how to live in that extraordinary romance level, each human being in their life.
Stuart, I have a question.
Well, Bob, thank you. I wouldn't hang up here. Yes, what's your question?
So, what I'm understanding of what you're talking about now is that negativity is essential to uh, us. It's required in order for us to have a spiritual life, that we have
I,
to go through it.
Bob, I wouldn't say it's required. I would say it's just there. It's just, is that anybody here who hasn't had a negative experience in the last 48 hours, raise your hand. It's just there. And we just get swept away in it. It's not required. We don't have to go asking for it. We don't have to go looking for it. We don't have to search for it. It is just there. And it is there for a singular purpose. Are we going to get sucked into all that negativity, or are we going to use it as a way to grow inside ourselves? So there's nothing you can do about it. It's just there. And it's what we do with it. What we do. Do we get pissed off and angry at life and God and the world and, spew our anger and take it out on everybody? That's just bullshit. Or do we say, okay, I need to get stronger inside. I need to learn how to keep my heart open. I need to learn how to be full of love. I need to learn how not to get sucked into all that negativity. And I've learned something, I mean, anytime you try to take a step in the world, you're going to attract something negative. I mean, I wrote this book. I hate to use it as an example, but a book that I thought, hey, this book could really save lives. This book could teach people about how to live with their hearts open, how to build a system inside that connects them to. I mean, I said, this book is full of that kind of energy. And I tell you, in the last 3 months, I have been inundated with more negativity, scammers and gangsters and crooks and thieves wanting to scam. I mean, it's been unbelievable. And I said to myself, Stuart, you're stepping out into the world and you're going to touch everything, and it's all going to come back. You have to learn to be bigger than both the positive and the negative. And man, have I been afflicted with negativity. It's been staggering. Every day I get up in the morning and it's this person who's going to make me, and but it's all just a bunch of scams, movie deals, I'm telling everything. So what I've had to learn from this is you stepped out into the world, it's going to attract both positive and negative. And you have to use it all to get detached inside as another means of growing inside yourself instead of getting full of, oh my God, they're promising me this. I mean, you can't believe this stuff. Round trip tickets to the Frankfurt Book Fair, and your book is so extraordinary, we'll feature it, only to learn out it's all just scams. So what do you do? What do I have to do? I have to learn something from this. And what I had to learn is to be detached from everything. Just say, please, God, help me to become nothing in myself. The book has a life, let it live its life. I have to be free of whatever this book attracts. So you don't have to go looking for negativity. You just have to live, and it's going to come. What you have to do is be smart enough how to use it to grow inside yourself instead of allowing it to suck all your energy out of you. And I think that's an amazing thing to learn. I really do, because nobody can escape from negative energy. Nobody. And we manufacture it in our own heads. Certain things are negative and certain things are positive. Certain are good and some are bad. And you don't realize maybe the bad things can help create really good things inside you. And then they're no longer negative. They're just things teaching you about yourself. I mean, maybe all these scammers that have, I'm talking, there must have been, I don't know, 40 people at least in the last 2 months. And maybe their purpose is to teach me, Stuart, don't think so highly of yourself as a writer. Just get free of it.
Stuart, I have a question. This is Derek.
Yes, Derek.
Are you saying that negativity is basically subjective? That it basically is this stuff I don't like?
Yeah, maybe you should start liking the stuff you don't like. How is this teaching me? What is this teaching me about Derek? Holy shit, I am full of a lot of crap. And you only attract into your life what exists inside you. Your life is a reflection of you. So maybe you should start liking yourself and liking the things you don't like and saying, what are they teaching me about me? How do I have to grow to get free of me? What is life teaching me here? Have all the difficult and terrible things I have been through in my life? And I've known you for a long time, Derek, and I know what you've been through in your life. What is it teaching me about me and what I have to change? Why have I attracted this stuff? Well, take a look in the mirror, or a good look and a real look, and you'll find out why. Now there's an opportunity to change. You can use that energy to build an inner life that will get you stronger than all the things you like and all the things you don't like. And you live with an open heart and you have gratitude for whatever life teaches you. And life teaches us some very hard lessons, all of us. And what do? Pretend we're all innocent little baby? We're not. We're a bunch of schmucks. All of us. We really are. And we attract everything to remind us of this. And we get upset. We get upset. Oh man, what is it teaching me about me? What are all those scammers teaching me about me? I think I've had more scammers look at my book than people that have actually read it. I really mean this. So I have to learn. First of all, I have to learn to be free of it. I have to learn not to allow this to bother me, not to stop me from moving forward in my life, not to be angry at all these people. They're all just a bunch of gangsters. So take a good look in the mirror, Derek. You got plenty of stuff. And just say, what can I do? I can open my heart. I can, you know, Does anyone else have a question they would like to ask? Okay, if there are no more questions, then there will be meditation this evening. Jennifer will teach the class. And God bless you all. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me of me, what I have to work on in me. I think that's extraordinary, and I just have nothing but gratitude to each and every one of you. God bless you all. I'm looking forward to seeing you. There'll be a class on Sunday, and God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you, Stuart.
Stuart.
Thank you, Stuart.
Very much, Stuart. Thank you.